Oh my gosh, I think we're alive. Yay! 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 Here we are. Oh my gosh. Hello, everyone. As you see me live, say hello. Let me know that you're here. Happy 8/8 portal, Lionsgate portal day. Oh my goodness. I am so excited to be coming on here today and to share all of the energy that is coming through. Oh my gosh, I cannot even begin to tell you all of the things that have been coming through. Hello, yay, woohoo, hello from Seaside, California. Welcome, Claude. So excited to have you here. Organically chosen. Hello, I love it. Hello from rainy Orlando, Florida. We're so ready. Yes. Domenico. Oh my gosh. Feeling Archangel Orion today. I love it. Oh my gosh. I'm feeling so many divine beings coming forward today. It's insane. It's insane. Hello, Rachel from South Florida. Yay. As you guys are joining, say hello. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know how you're doing. Hello from London, UK. Jojo, I'm so excited that you're here. How are you feeling? I'm feeling much better. But I will warn you that I may or may not cough during this live. As I say that, I want to cough. I might be taking deep breaths. I might be drinking some water, but I'm good. I'm good. So for those of you who don't know, I'll just share real quick. I went on live on Facebook today and I shared. I was like, I haven't seen you guys in so long. This is what's been going on. I was in Chicago last weekend, as you guys probably know if you watched my videos with Jacqueline Hopper and all the things. We did our Chicago event, which was so amazing. And so that was Friday to Sunday. And then like Sunday night, Monday morning, I wake up and I'm like, no voice, no voice. And I can barely talk. I'm coughing. I have a sore throat. All of these things are happening. So anyways, ended up being that last week was kind of like a, rest and take some time, integrate, allow yourself to just be type of week, which was, just what it had to be. And yeah, now I'm back and I have my voice back. I can speak for the most part without coughing, even though, like I said, it comes in a little bit here and there, but it's okay because we're here and there's so much energy. And I'm just so excited to see everyone who is coming on live and who will be watching us on the recording. Oh my gosh, welcome everyone. I am so excited. Can you feel the energy? Can you feel the energy today? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I was talking to a client earlier today and I was like, I really feel like what I went through with all the things, it was like, I don't know, lead up to whatever this energetic transmission is meant to be and all the energy, and my body was getting ready for all of it, So whatever you may be feeling, if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling a little bit like whatever all over the place, it's okay. It's part of the energy. It's part of this process and we will be okay. We're getting through this together. Oh my gosh. I'm saying hello to everyone. I'm seeing your comments. I'm not going to read everyone's comments out loud, but I see you. I see every single one of you. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes. I can feel the energy. I love it. It's so good. And let me tell you something. When I was tuning in and receiving, so in my quietness and in my downtime and in my I was asking the angels and the universe, I was like, what does this mean? Why is my voice gone? Why am I going through this? What's going on with my throat chakra? Blah, 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 right? Like asking all these questions, like, what am I healing? What am I integrating? And they're like, stop asking questions and just allow yourself to be and surrender to the process and just allow yourself to be. And I was like, fine, I won't try and figure it all out. My mind will stop trying to analyze everything. So in the space and in the quietness and in allowing myself to just be, this is when this energy started to come through, and the energy and the power of this 8/8 portal, this what we're stepping into next. I'm going to be sharing a really exciting announcement on today's call. You may have heard me talking about it. I talked about it in a couple of my previous videos. Talked about abundance codes, and I'm going to be announcing it today. So I'm going to be announcing it today, what abundance codes is, all the things. Okay. But before we get into that, we're going to talk about the power of the 8/8 portal. And so as I was receiving this transmission, as I was feeling it, and I was like writing, channeling, receiving it all, like literally my hand I don't know if you've ever had this experience where you're writing and it's like so much flow. It's like you're not even writing. It's like this flow of information. You're like, oh my God, this is so good. Right? It's like like my hand was tired after. Like it was like, oh my gosh, like there was just so much right there that just came through. I can still read my writing, which is good. But it was just I could feel the power then of what was coming, and now we're in it and we're stepping into this, and there's this combined energy that's coming through, right? This Lions Gate or 8-8 portal, however you want to call it. And then we have the full moon energy that's coming through in a few days this week, later this week. And so with this combo, we're in this combo energy of of the 8-8 portal, the full moon, and there's a whole bunch of transformation that's coming through. There's a whole bunch of energy. There's a whole bunch of um, this connection to our true selves and to who we are meant to be and what we're meant to be stepping into. Okay, so this is what I want to talk to you about today: is the power of this 8-8 portal, the power, the true power that is here for us to tap into and for us to say yes to. Anytime there is this energy or this opportunity, we still have our free will. We have to use our free will and say yes to these things, right? Like our free will is there. So we have to claim it. We have to say yes. We have to say, I'm ready. I'm willing. It's my time. I'm claiming this, right? So this is one of the things that I really desire to activate within all of you today who are watching this, is this activation of this deeper level of your truth, of your power, of who you're meant to be, of what is meant to be coming forward for you. Okay. And a lot of people, there's a lot of information online. And a lot of people are talking about how today 8-8 is, really powerful manifestation day, like manifestation portal. What do you want to manifest? Write down your desires, write down your intentions, all these things, right? Which is true. It's true. It's so true. Yes, today is a really powerful manifestation day. But the energy that came through actually wants to talk about what is underneath all of that, right? What is underneath your power and your ability to manifest? What is underneath this energy, right? Like, how do you manifest and truly create and step into the life that you truly desire, right? How do you do that? What is the key behind it? Why is it that some people it looks like they've manifested all the things that they ever desired in life and other people feel like they're struggling all the time? Like, what is behind that? Right? That's what we're tapping into today. We're tapping into what's underneath that layer, the roots beneath it all. Because when we talk about the roots, when we nurture the roots, when we create that strong, solid foundation beneath it all, manifestations happen like this. Manifestations doesn't even become like a struggle or a thing. You're like, oh my gosh, I need to focus on this manifestation. Like, yes, we're focusing on what we desire and we're claiming them and we're putting them out into the universe, but it no longer has to feel like a hard thing or like something that you have to work so hard to make it happen, right? It gets to be a natural part of your being. It's a natural part of your process. It's a natural part of who you are. It's an extension of who you are. So that's what we're talking about today. Okay. And this is the energetic transmission that's coming through. So there's a lot of energies that are coming forward. As we've been talking about, and as you probably, if you're here, you're tuning into this, you're listening, you probably feel this, right? Archangel Metatron is coming through very strong. Archangel Orion, someone mentioned it earlier, is coming through very strong. The cosmic energies are coming through very strong. There's just like this whole lineup of divine beings that are coming forward. I see Archangel Sandalphon coming through right now, Archangel Zadkiel. Like, there's so many energies that are coming through, and you will feel them. You may feel any personal guides or angels coming through for you specifically as well. But I want you to right now, as we're coming together and as you're listening and as you're tuning in, feel how there is this circle, this line up in the circle of divine beings that are coming in, who are supporting us and are holding us in this space. Because really what we're creating right now, what we're doing right now, is we're creating and we're stepping into the sacred space together right now to receive the energy that is meant to come through today. Okay? It's the energy that we're meant to receive. So this is an energetic transmission that's coming forward for you right now. So as you're listening, as you're tuning in, as you're in this energy, as you're in this frequency, you're going to begin to feel shifts that are happening inside of you as we talk, as we have this conversation. Okay. So I want you to take a moment right now to even just tune in and be like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for whatever I'm meant to receive today. I'm ready for whatever the transmission is. I'm ready for however it's meant to support me. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm willing to show up. I'm willing to receive. This is my time. This is our time. Okay. And so this energetic transmission that's coming through, it's about allowing us to step into more of who we are and who we're meant to become, who we've known that we were meant to be in this lifetime. Coming into, from the higher soul level perspective, like I know who I'm meant to be. I know what I'm here to do on earth. I know that the light and the energy that I'm meant to hold in this lifetime. So this is allowing more of our truth and our essence to come forward. And what does that mean? What is the essence? What is the essence of your divine being? Ultimately, it's that you are a limitless being. Ultimately, it's that you hold such a beautiful, high, divine, powerful frequency of love. And the reason why we haven't, it's not just like, well, why don't we all just do that? Why are we going through this, like through these challenges and through this pain and through all these things that hold us back from that, right? Because we just weren't ready for it yet. But we are now. And this is what we're being called towards. This is the evolution that's happening, right? Like if you've been following me for a while, you know that I've had different programs, different videos, different things talking about the evolution that we're going through. This is why there's a huge awakening that's happening right now. This is why there's so many people who are being called, like, I'm being called to more. I can't just settle and live this mundane life. Like there's so much more that I'm here to do, to create, to be, to embody, to share, right? Because this is what we have come here to do. You have come here to share this light. And so, in order to be able to create and manifest these things and to become an energetic match to the desires that you're calling within your heart, we have to go deeper. Right? We have to go to the foundation. The foundation is your divine being. Are you allowing your divine being to be present with you in this life, in your human experience, or not? Right? Are we holding ourselves back from actually allowing more of this energy, our truth, right? Our divine being. If you think like everyone has, I'm sure, a picture or like a visualization of what your divine being looks like or what it feels like. So I want you to tap into that right now. When I say divine being, and every time I talk about it, because I'm probably going to say it a lot, every time I tap into it, I want you to tap into it for yourself too. I want you to feel the energy of your divine being. Okay. And are you allowing the full expression of your divine being to be here? Probably not to its fullest extent. Probably not to its the greatest embodiment that it can be. This is part of our journey. The journey is to discover what that looks like. What would it look like for my true being to be here and to be expressed fully in this lifetime? What is the expression of my divine being, my limitless being? What does it look like in this lifetime? What can I create? What can I do? Who can I be? What are the experiences that I can have? That's a really big and amazing question to ask. And it's not necessarily something that we can answer like this, right? It's something that we answer through our journey. It's something that we discover. This is part of the discovery. This is part of the adventure that we have come here to experience. Our soul is like, let's go on an adventure. I'm going to come here and I'm going to forget everything. But the point is going to be to remember it all. And as I remember it, I'll discover more. And I'll discover more of my potential, discover more of this limitlessness. I'll discover more of this power, I'll discover more of who I get to be, right? So, yes, there's this energy of intention, and this is what I desire to bring into the world, is what I desire to create, this is who I desire to become. But underneath all of that, underneath the intentions, is are you allowing for the embodiment of your divine being to come forward, right? To support that process. Because if we allow that to happen, like I said, manifestations happen like this, right? We're too focused on the level where it's like, okay, what should I be doing? What's the routine? What's this? What's the instead of what's the energy of what I'm embodying, right? Because if I'm embodying something different and yet I'm like forcing, I'm trying to make this happen, I'm trying to make this happen, it's gonna feel so much harder than if I focused on the actual embodiment piece first, right? So this is about living in the elevated frequency of who you truly are. This is a whole new frequency, a whole new energy that is coming forward to be experienced, to be embodied. It's nothing that we've ever experienced before. It's nothing that we've ever felt before. So that's why maybe listening to this, or as you feel it, as you feel this in your body, you're like, oh my God, it's amazing. It also sounds really scary. What are you talking about? How do we do that? Right? Like, how? How? How do I do this? Right? Like, okay, that sounds great, but like, what's the step? What are the steps? One, two, three. Tell me what to do. Right? This is part of the process of discovery. This is part of the unraveling and the mystery. Can you be in the mystery of what that means, of what that looks like, and trust that it's unfolding for you? Right? That's a huge part of this. Knowing also at the same time that the energies that are coming through, the 8-8 portal that we're in right now. So, this is, again, we're going to connect it back to the 8-8 portal. The 8-8 portal is an opportunity. It's an influx of energy that comes through that helps us. It's like a boost. It's like pressing the boost button on whatever, like video game, like press that boost button to go faster or whatever, right? Like it's the boost button that helps support this. Like, ooh, this is an influx of energy that's coming in. This is my time right now. I know what's happening. I know what I'm being called forward into. Okay, I'm willing and I'm allowing myself, my true divine self, to be real to me. I shared about this today. So today I did a Facebook Live. I'm going to be posting a YouTube video tomorrow that's about the weekly angel message. And this is the information that came through, right? Am I willing to allow my true self to be revealed to me? Am I allowing this energy to come through? Am I allowing it to be embodied? So when you, and this is the thing too, right? Like we're so conditioned as humans, like, okay, what do I need to do? Do. I need to be doing, I need to be doing, blah, 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 whatever. But it's like, actually, the energy, no, like the divine intelligence is already there. The divine intelligence already knows how to unfold everything. Just like when you plant a seed and it's like, you don't need to do anything. Like you don't need to tell the seed how to sprout and how to begin to grow and how to create leaves and do all the things, right? The seed already knows. The seed already holds the divine intelligence. Same thing how we already hold the divine intelligence. You are the seed. You already hold it all. You don't need to do anything, right? You don't need to do anything to like figure out the process. The process is already figured out for you. Our doing is more about, okay, am I getting in my own way? Is there healing that I need to do? Is there anything that I need to process? Is there anything that I'm holding on to that I'm holding on to for reasons that aren't actually serving me, but I really want to hold on to it so it's actually holding me back, right? Those are our doings. Our job is to recognize that. Our job is to see, when do I need to be doing healing work? When do I need to be releasing? When do I need to be letting go? And so this is why I just love, like, of course, the divine universe just planned it in this way where we receive this 8-8 portal, and then a few days later we get the full moon. With the full moon energy, it's always about releasing, it's always about letting go. And so with this full moon energy, we are being asked to really strip away, let go, remove the mask, remove the layers, remove the things that are not aligned with our true self. This is also about letting go of everything that you've ever been told or that you've believed to be true or that you thought to, this is what I thought. This is how I always thought it was meant to be. And actually ask yourself, what is the true power of who I am? What is the truth of who I am? What is the energy? What is the potential that's actually here? Like, forget any books that you've read. Not saying that they're not useful. I'm not saying that it wasn't good information. What I'm saying is, remove all the noise right now and allow yourself to tune into your divine intelligence. Allow yourself to tune into what desires to grow within you, what desires to be expressed through you, what desires to be revealed within you in terms of your power, in terms of your potential, in terms of your capability, in terms of your limitlessness. And this word limitless has been going on and on and on and on and on in my head for a little while now. Limitless. They keep talking about limitless, your limitless potential. Who you are is limitless. Tapping into that limitless energy, right? Because if you think about limitless, and I saw it somewhere quickly in the comments of the 8-8 and how it's infinity, right? Limitless, infinite. There's no end. There's no end to who we are. There's no end to what we're capable of. There's no end to it, which is kind of hard for our logical mind to comprehend because your mind is like, but there has to be an end because it doesn't make any sense. How is it infinite? Right? Like I even remember, like in school in math class, like infinite, like how is it infinite? Like how is there no end? How is there no like what? How is it infinite? It's infinite. It's infinite. There's no end. It always expands, it always grows, which means that you get to always expand and always grow. Imagine what that would look like in your life if you always were expanding and growing. Imagine what that would look like if you were in that energy of like, I'm continuously in the expression of my limitlessness. Like, there's no end to this. There's always more. There's something greater, something expanding, something growing, and not from the energy because this wasn't good enough, right? Like, that's different. If we're like, well, this is where I was and that's not good enough, so I need more, that's different. That's us trying to find a solution to the thing that feels like a problem or feels like a void. That's not what this is. This is there's always more. This is incredible and there's more. This is amazing and there's more. This is powerful and there's more. What? There's more? There's more that exists. There's more to who I am. There's more to my power. There's more to my potential. There's more to what can come through. You mean there's no end? You mean I don't just do this thing and then I'm done? Right? There's always more. And it's a natural part of our being. It's a natural part of who we are, that we are always, there's always something greater, something more, something that we desire to expand into. Right? What we need to pay attention to is making sure that we're not doing it from a place of because I'm seeking to fulfill something, but it's more because this is the divine nature of who I am. And there's always more, and there's a greater potential to reach, and there's more experiences to be had. Okay. So as we step into this 8-8 portal together, the guidance that's coming through, what our focus is for today and with this energy that we're in, that we're stepping into right now, is for us to allow ourselves to be in the experience, almost like you're stepping into it. Like the thing that comes through right now, what I'm being shown, Archangel Metatron is showing this to me, is like when you like a water slide, like at a water park, you just sit in it and it takes you where you need to go, right? Like you don't even need to push, you don't need to do anything. The water's going, the slide is there, you just sit in it and you go, right? This is kind of like, think of the portal as like a stream of energy. And we're here right now on the outskirts of it and we're looking at the stream, we're like, woo, that looks fun. That looks exciting. Like, what is that? Right? And it's like, are you ready? Are you ready to get into that stream and allow it to take you? Because that's what it's going to do. It's going to take you. It's going to take you to where you need to go. It's going to elevate you into a whole new experience of your life, into who you're meant to become, more of your true self, right? More of this limitless being, more of this limitless potential, more of this limitless nature of who you are, right? So as you are in that limitlessness of who you are, you're going to discover things about yourself. You're going to discover things more about your truth, about your desires, about who you're meant to become, about what you desire to create, about what wants to be expressed through you. So in that limitlessness, there's no longer the fears. Am I going to fail? Who's going to show up? What are people going to think? Am I going to look foolish? Whatever whatever the other things are that come up for you, right? The things that actually hold us back from being limitless, the things that hold us back from embodying this potential. It's the human part of us. So what we're doing is we're elevating into a whole different experience where we're not disconnecting from our human, because that's not what this is about. We're still meant to be grounded in this human experience, but rather than only like being in this lens where it's like, oh my gosh, I only see the limited perspective from my human, we see the greater perspective. We see we have the greater awareness, the limitlessness that actually exists, and then we bring it into the human experience. This is how we create that connection to abundance, right? This is how like the limitlessness of our divine being then gets translated into the physical world, into the things that we do, into the things that we create, into the experiences that we have. This is the key, right? It's not about how can I be in this human experience and create more of this abundance, more of this, more, because I'm doing it from this limited perspective. As soon as you start doing things from a limited perspective, you're going to be limited in what you can create, right? Or you're going to feel limited all the time. It's like, okay, I just had this breakthrough and then I feel like I'm taking a step back. I had this breakthrough and take a step back, right? Like this back and forth. How many times have you had that experience? I know I'm raising my hand. That experience where it's like I feel like it took two steps forward, one step back, two steps forward, one step back. I want to be in that continuous flow. How do we do that? We do it from this higher perspective. We elevate our energy. We embody what the truth is. We embody this higher level of who we truly are. And then we bring it into the human experience, right? It's our divine being who gets to guide that process for us. And our human is just along for the ride. It's like, oh, hi, human. I'm going to take you for this ride and show you what this limitless being is capable of, or what the truth really is behind this, right? It's not the other way around where it's the human who leads and it's like, okay, let me try and tap into this magical energy. It's like, I'm already magic. You're already magic. You're already powerful. You're already this beautiful divine being. But the question is, are you allowing it to be embodied? Are you allowing it to actually come through and be a part of your human experience right now? That's the question. And that is what this 8-8 portal is supporting us with. It's supporting us with understanding what that actually is for us, what that actually means to us, what that actually feels like to us. So the guidance that's coming through today, and what I would love for you to do right now, and we're gonna do being guided to guide you through this little exercise that we're gonna do together. And if you're driving or multitasking or whatever, it's okay. You can come back and listen to this on the recording. Okay, but I want you to still tune in and listen to this, regardless of whether or not you want to close your eyes right now. Just tune in, take a moment right now to really just breathe and really feel yourself in this presence, in again this container that we're in together. Like we talked about, those beautiful divine beings are surrounding us. They're standing here in a circle around us, and as they're here, and as they're with us, and as they're holding us, I want you to feel this energy, this connection of all of us stepping into this together, feeling the love, the connection of our hearts, feeling our souls, feeling the divine, feeling how it holds us in this energy of love. And as you're standing here and as we're gathering, as you feel yourself in the space and as you feel yourself in the excitement and in the energy and what's possible, the possibilities, the opportunities, whatever it is, as you feel yourself in that, I want you to feel now how there's a stream of light that's beginning to come towards you. And you're going to feel how it comes in, almost like a stream, like a stream of water, this very powerful stream of water, except it's energy that's coming through, and you're going to feel how it begins to flow around you. And as it flows around you, I want you to take this moment right now to feel yourself claiming this opportunity for you. I want you to feel yourself being in the space of, I'm ready to see what unfolds for me from here. I'm ready to step into my limitless potential. I'm ready to be all of my true self. I'm ready to allow my divine being and its power to be felt, to be expressed, to be seen. And I want you to feel how that energy, how it surrounds and how it builds around you. As you say yes and as you claim this for yourself, I want you to feel that connection. And I want you to feel how you are becoming that expression. I want you to feel the limitlessness of your being right now in this stream of energy, in this stream of light. I want you to feel how this energy supports you, surrounds you, and then you're going to feel how it elevates you. And you're going to feel your being expanding outwards. You're going to feel the light and the true limitlessness of your being. It's infinite. It flows. It expands. Anything is possible. You are capable. You were meant for this. You're ready for this. And allow that energy to be your guiding light on this path. This is for your limitless being to show you the way. This is for your limitless power to come forward, to be expressed, to be embodied. I want you to feel all of that energy as it surrounds you, as it integrates, as it expands. And I want you to really just be in this presence with yourself for a moment. And then we have Archangel Metatron and Archangel Orion who are coming forward. And they're both bringing in together this sacred geometrical star-like shape that is coming through. And this energy, the sacred geometry that's being brought to you, it's going to be placed into your heart space. And as it's placed into your heart space, I want you to feel how it activates this connection to your true self, to your divine being, to your limitlessness. And I want you to feel how it's there to support you, to remind you, and to guide you. And just taking a few moments to feel that, to breathe into that. And then you're going to feel from that space, from that star that was placed into your heart space, you're going to feel how the energy begins to ground down. You're going to ground yourself for a moment here. Just pushing the energy down, grounding yourself in this energy, grounding yourself in this experience, grounding yourself in who you are. And then, whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes if you had your eyes closed. Come back. Let me know what came through for you, how that felt for you. Claim your limitless divine potential right now in the comments. Post in the comments. Let me know as I take my sip of water. And I am going to, I just want to scroll through the comments. Let me see. Oh my gosh, Renata is here. Hello. Oh my gosh, you're amazing. Okay, let me see here. So very tired today. Yes, it's so normal. I've heard that from multiple people. 333 in New York City. Yes, I love that so much. So much. So I want to say something because I really feel called to saying this. In the comments, I attract true love. I attract confidence, power, and prosperity. And what I invite you to see with this is I am. I am true love. I am confidence, power, prosperity. So seeing at it as not something that is outside of you, something that you have to attract into your life, but something of like this is who you are. This is who you are already. So your journey to that, to experiencing that, to actually manifesting that in your life is actually the process of becoming that. So as you become that energy, as you learn how to embody those frequencies, as you learn how to be that, that then gets translated into your physical experience. And that's what I'm talking about when I say, like when I say that your manifestations, we have to look at the foundation, we have to look at the core, we have to look at what's here underneath. Because when we tap into our limitless being and we tap into the power that we truly hold, then the manifestations, it's like, there's no problem because that's who we are. It's a natural extension, right? So this is the work. This is how we create those things in our life because we become that. We create from our becoming, not because it's something outside of us that we have to make sure that it comes in and then we have to worry about whether or not we can keep it or whether or not we can hold on to it. It's like, of course, this is my experience because this is who I am. Do you know what I mean? So that is the difference here. And that's how we manifest on that greater, more powerful level. Because the way that I see manifestations, like you can manifest in different level or different ways. This is a whole new way. This is the higher consciousness way. Okay. That was beautiful. Yay. I claim my limitless divine power now. I love it. Limitless divine access has been granted. That was so good. I love it. Is this being repeated later? So you can definitely catch the replay for this later. Yes, it will just be posted on my channel. So you just have to go to my channel, see the latest videos, and then you'll see this video. So you can definitely watch the recording later. That felt amazing. I feel stronger and am able to say yes to challenges. I love that so much. My throat chakra is acting up too. Yes. Oh my gosh. So good. I went to go meditate and wanted to plug in my phone and it fell on the floor and you were on. Oh, that's so good. I had not even opened up YouTube. How does it get any better than that? Oh my God. Renita, that's so good. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh, you are so welcome, everyone. And I love these I am statements that are coming through. So, so good. So good. I needed these reminders. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. So, this is what I want you to focus on. Okay. This is the energy. This is what we're being called to step into. This 8-8 portal is a declaration and a dedication to unraveling everything that you are not to become aligned and embodied in all that you truly are. Okay, I'm reading you the direct. This is like when my fan was getting frantic and I was like, "Oh my god, this is so good." I'm going to read it to you again, okay? Stepping into this 8-8 portal is a declaration and dedication to unraveling everything that you are not to become aligned and embodied in all that you truly are. Okay? And the full moon is going to support us with the releasing and the unraveling and the letting go and like, oh my gosh, I'm shedding this. This is not this is not part of my limitless being. I get to let that go now. And I get to keep everything that is part of my limitless being. Okay. And when we do that, when we step into that, this is when manifestations occur effortlessly. So, yes, of course, focus on your manifestations, focus on what you desire to create. But go deeper than that. Go deeper than just the surface level. These are my intentions. Go deeper than that. Go to the energy that's beneath it all. The energy of your limitless divine being that holds that and allow yourself to unleash that power. This is what this portal is all about. This is the power of the 8-8 portal. It allows our true divine being to come forward and to tap into this limitlessness that exists. Okay. So, now I want to move on to the conversation of what I promised you all, and I've had messages coming through of like, "When are we to know more about abundance codes?" Excuse me. This is the day that we get to know more about abundance codes. Okay, this is something that came through. Again, it was a divine download that came through probably like a month ago now. That came through, and this is again something that is something beyond me. Like this is something that's beyond just me teaching. This is divine energy coming through to support this process and this journey into the limitlessness of who we are. Okay. So Abundance Codes is a program. It's an 8-week program that's going to be starting in a couple weeks from now. Okay. And the whole premise behind Abundance Codes is that it's about the embodiment and integration of what it means to be this limitless being. Okay, what it means to be tapped into our potential, what it means to actually live in that energy of abundance, because abundance is not just, this is not like, I want to manifest abundance, I want to manifest X amount of money or whatever, right? Like, that's okay to have those desires and to have that like intention, like, I want to manifest this amount of money. Like, yes, absolutely. But we're going beyond that. This is a conversation for those who are ready to live a more elevated experience of who they truly are, right? To live a more elevated experience of your limitlessness, to live in a more elevated experience of your potential, and to be in that experience of overflow in all areas of your life, right? So this is about more truth, more love, more connection, more embodiment, more alignment to who you truly are, alignment to your potential, alignment to this essence, your divine being, and how it's meant to be expressed in the physical world, right? So the divine nature of who we are is that we are abundant. The universe is naturally abundant. The universe is all like, there's no question of the abundance of the universe that exists. And yet people ask, like, how can I become more abundant? Or, the greatest example of this is you could have all of the money in the world, and yet you could feel like it's not enough. You could have millions and feel like it's not enough. You could have all the money in the world and feel depressed and feel angry and feel lonely and feel all of the feelings unfulfilled, right? Money does not fulfill anything. Money is simply an experience of this human life that we have. So this conversation goes beyond any of that. This conversation is about how do we become the limitless expression of our being? How do we become the limitless expression so that as I show up in my humanness, that limitlessness that we talked about, that you tapped into just now, like that feeling of your divine being, your divine power, your divine potential, it gets to be translated and expressed in all the different ways in physical form, right? Through my experiences in my human life, through what I create as human Christina, through the things that I desire to create as human Christina, right? Like that is the translation, that is the expression of the core of the limitless being of who I am. So the abundance codes is an activation, it's energetic transmissions, an activation of these codes, right? Like this energy, this frequency that exists that helps you to allow more of that limitless being to come through in your human experience. Okay, does that make sense? So it's basically, another way to explain it is almost like we've got our hardware here, right? We've got our human body, we got our human who we are, and we're downloading a new software. That old software, those old codes, those old things that have kept us stuck, that have kept us in fear, that have kept us in the feeling of not enough, or who am I to be doing this, or how can I do that, or whatever it may be, we're throwing it out the window and we're downloading a new software, the new software that holds the new codes, that holds the ability to harness more of our power through this hardware, right? So when you get a software upgrade on your computer or on your phone, it's like, ooh, all of a sudden I can do this now. There's a new feature on my phone. I can activate this, or I can do this, or I can do that. That's cool. I wasn't able to do that before. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's like the open channel for more of your limitless being to come forward, to be expressed, to be experienced, to create from that place, right? And that translates into all the things, right? Whether it's money, whether it's relationship, whether it's love, whether it's creativity, whether it's business, like whatever it is, right? That's what the abundance codes are. So the abundance codes are, we're going to be talking about 4 codes. And I'm actually going to read them to you. Let me see. It's on the page. I'm going to share the link with you in a second. Let me see. Code number 1, the code of limitless frequency. Code number 2, the code of divine protection and order. Code number 3, the code of inclusivity and reciprocity. And code number 4, the code of your spiritual element. We're going to be diving into these codes, okay? And we're going to be diving into the activation of those codes within your system. So this is like an energetic upgrade that's happening. And so in our calls in this program, okay, so it's 8 weeks. It's 8 weeks. And one call is dedicated to each of these 4 codes. Those 4 calls were 1 call per code. And in those calls, we're going to be talking about, the actual teaching, the guidance that comes through around that, like how to integrate it. And then we're going to be doing the actual energetic activation. If you know me, if you've taken classes with me before, you know that we do journeys, we do healing, we do a lot of this powerful energetic work that comes in. Okay. So that's going to be part of it. The other side of this, which I'm so excited about, which is why this is not your typical program, is that there's room for the actual integration and embodiment, right? This is the room for the mentorship, for the coaching, for the spiritual guidance that desires to come through, the channel messages that desire to come through for you specifically. So this is where we have our calls and you receive the one-on-one coaching, the one-on-one answers to your questions, guidance, whatever it is. And there's 4 calls that are dedicated to that. So the 4 together, the 4 plus 4 is the 8 calls over 8 weeks. Okay. This is the transformation. This is not just here's the information and I'll see you later. This is the here's the information and let's talk about it. Let's integrate it. What's coming up for you? What is wanting to be released? What is wanting to, what's kind of like your next step to help support that embodiment? What are the next things for you to be doing to allow this transmission to come forward now? Whatever it is. Okay. This is the process. And this was very clear that it was important for these abundance codes to be fully integrated. It's not just about here's the information. This is about being an active participant in receiving this and being a part of this energy, being a part of what it means to truly allow your limitless being to come forward. Okay, to allow your limitless potential to be expressed, to move through this. Okay. So I'm going to leave the link for this in the comments. Domenico saying, Christina, your classes are the best. I just love you. You're amazing. And also, so I'm going to leave the link. This is where you can find all of the information. We start on August 22nd. So that is in 2 weeks from now. Not next Monday, but the Monday after that. It's going to be a welcome call. All of the information is there. The schedule, all of the things are in that link. You can save that link. You can go check it out, whatever it is that you want to do. For those of you who signed up for the wait list that I was talking about in the last few videos that I had, you have an email waiting for you in your inbox. You have an email waiting for you in your inbox where there's something special for you there. So go check your email if you signed up for the wait list for abundance codes. Something special there. Okay. The investment for this program, this is an in-depth program. This is not just teaching. This is not just here's the information, I'll see you later. This is mentorship, this is coaching, this is embodiment, this is deep level work. Okay. So the investment for this is 2,222. Or you can do payments. You can do a payment plan. You can pay it off over time. All good. You can be a part of it. Okay. So I want you to feel into this, to sit with this. And you're going to feel it in your body. You're going to feel the energy. You're going to feel your being calling you forward. I mean, like, oh my gosh, like these are the codes. These is what we've been waiting for. Okay. Your limitless being is ready to be expressed through you in this physical world. And so it starts with these abundance codes. It starts with this activation, this transmission. And I'm telling you, it's going to be out of this world. It's going to be an incredible, powerful experience. Cheryl saying, I got it. It helps us get rid of all the programming that told us that we can't do what we desire. The old programming is going away and we are being upgraded to realize that we are unlimited. Yes, that was such a beautiful, best summary ever. Yes, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. We're getting rid of the old program. We're getting rid of the old paradigm. We're getting rid of the old junk and upgrading our systems, upgrading the beautiful hardware that you have that is so divine, that is so beautiful, that is so special, and we're simply downloading a new software that is actually more compatible with your hardware, with your human, with your divine being. Okay. Let me see. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Let me see. Yay, I will check my email. Yes, Domenico. Code 5, you're glowing. Thank you, Blake. That's awesome. Okay. Let me see. I'm reading all of your guys' comments. So amazing. So beautiful. You guys are all so, so amazing. So this is the energy that we're in. This is the energy that we're stepping into. This is what we're being called towards. And if you feel the call in your heart, if you feel pulled towards this experience together in this container, in this space, in the transmissions that are coming through specifically through the work that I do, I would absolutely love to have you in the abundance codes. Okay. So if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments. For those of you who are watching me on the recording, you can find the link. I'm going to put it in the pinned comment below this video. And I also would love for you to share with me all of the things in the comments below. Those of you who are watching me on the replay. And that is pretty much it. So I am sending you all so much love, so many angel blessings. There's so much that is coming. There's so much that is ready to unfold. And the first step in all of that is for us to say yes and to know that we are limitless beings, to allow it to flow through us, to allow it to be expressed, to allow it to be here in this present moment with all of us. So I thank every single one of you for being here with me today, for sharing your energy here, for sharing your comments, sharing all the things. I read all of them, even though I'm not saying them all out loud. I see you all. You're all amazing. You're all beautiful. You're all powerful. Just now, I just saw 5555, 55 people with 55 likes. That was amazing. Renita, you're amazing. You are so welcome. You are so, so welcome. I cannot wait to see you all again very, very soon. Stay tuned. The weekly video is going to be published tomorrow on Tuesday, as it always is. So you can stay tuned for that. And in the meantime, I will see you all on the social medias and all the things, and the emails, all of that. And as always, I am sending you all so much love, so many angel blessings, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.